Hi, Karen Auld here, your weight loss coach. I work with people who feel stuck, people who want to change, they just can't get started. What you might not know about me though is I'm also a scientist. I use lots of principles from science in my coaching, and today I want to invite you to my lab where I want to share with you my research on stuckness. Get ready because I'm about to blind you with science. Welcome to my lab. I'm so excited you're here because it's here where I mix the mojo of science and spirit. Today I want to share with you the culmination of my research on stuckness. When I first started coaching and working with people, they came to me because they were procrastinating. They weren't taking action on their dreams. And what I realized was the root cause was stuckness. So when I first started working with my clients, I realized they were unhappy because they felt stuck. So like any good scientist would do, I started collecting data. And I started analyzing the data, looking for trends. And what I found was it all came down to the brain. It came down to mindset and how we think. What I'd like to show you now is what I learned about thoughts and the brain. Everyone has a big butt. Yep, a big butt. My clients taught me a lot about big butts. In fact, I consider myself an expert in big butts. My clients are everyday people. People like the guy in corporate America who says, I'd be a great director, but I'll never get promoted. It's the entrepreneur who says, I would love to invest in that software system, but I'll never make my money back. It's the single mom who wants to go back to school and she says, I'd love to take that night class, but who's going to watch my kids? Sound familiar? The problem with a big butt is a big butt negates action. The minute you use that word, you stop. And the more you hold on to your big butt, the more you feel stuck. Are you up for some laser coaching? Let me teach you how to give yourself a butt reduction. Okay, here's my 3-step butt reduction process. Number 1, what's behind your butt? Is there any truth to what's behind your butt? Look at the words that you use. Will you never get promoted? Ask yourself the question. I bet you'd be surprised with what you'll learn when you just use this question. Number 2, change your butt to an and. I mentioned before my client, this single mom who wanted to go back to school. What she used to tell me all the time was, I want to go back to school, but I want to take care of my kids. When we changed that but to an and, we were able to address the concerns that she had, valid concerns about what was going to happen to her kids while she was taking classes. We were able to develop a plan and she was able to take action. And number 3, just don't be a butthead. When you find yourself saying that word but, just go back and repeat steps 1 and 2. Now it's your turn. I want to hear all about your butt reduction on Twitter and Facebook using the hashtag #KarenBlindedMeWithScience. Post how you've dealt with your big butt. It's time. It's your time. Stop waiting and start living.